Mr. President, let the proceedings for the Midway University 2018 commencement ceremony begin.
Good morning and welcome to our commencement ceremony, which will conclude our institution's 171st year. Please remain standing as we begin our ceremony with the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night as our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Dr. Dean. Please remain standing as the Reverend William Brown leads us in the invocation.
Would you please join me in prayer? Dear God, we come to you on this wonderful and special day, a day of endings and a day of beginnings. Thank you for the freshness of this new morning and for the opportunity to come together with our graduates, their families, and their friends. We thank you too, Father, for the safe journey of friends and family to this beautiful campus. Thank you as well for those treasured people in the lives of our students, our graduates, who have sacrificed and worked so untiringly to make this graduation moment happen in the life of a son, daughter, a husband, or a wife. And we stand on this hallowed campus this morning. We're ever mindful of those who have gone before us, our benefactors, our teachers and administrators who have worked so unselfishly through the years to make it possible for men and women of all ages to come to Midway University to receive an education of the finest quality. And so we invite you now, dear God, be with us as we listen one more time to words of wisdom spoken in sincerity and truth. Teach us to listen with our hearts. Let the words fall on hearing ears and reverberate through open minds. And as our students prepare to go forth into their individual worlds, let them be the very best that they can. Give them courage to speak the truth, to speak words that bring life. Give them insight into our world, that they may know where their gifts and talents can be used most effectively in the service of others. And as the great St. Francis of Assisi prayed, so too we pray. Make us all, dear Lord, channels of your peace. And we ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, Reverend Brown. And thank you all for joining us this morning for Midway University's 2018 commencement ceremony. I think most of us were waiting for winter to come to an end, and we usually have commencement in spring, but today feels like a hot summer day. For those of you who may be hot out there, there are tubs of water behind you, and we are also live streaming the graduation event in our auditorium in the building behind you. I want to recognize several individuals who are present today, and please stand as you are called and remain standing. On our platform, we have Ms. Donna Moore Campbell, Chair of the Midway University Board of Trustees. Also, Trustees Jan Hunter, Ann Bolton, and Keith Mathis, who is joined by his wife Karen in the audience. Ms. Elena Henderson, President of the Midway University Student Government Association. Dr. Rebecca Briley, Assistant Professor of English and Chair of the Faculty Leadership Council. Dr. Mary Elizabeth Stivers, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Ms. Susie Powers, Registrar, and Reverend William Brown, who's also Staff Emeritus, and our very special guest, Ms. Millie Marshall, who will address our graduates. Please join me in thanking all of them for their presence today and their commitment to Midway University. Please be seated. Special guests from the community with us today are Mr. Steve Simoff, Council Member, City of Midway, with his guest, Janet Hall, Reverend Heather McCall, the Midway Christian Church, several of our Midway ambassadors, Tamara Combs, Cindy Fogg, Megan Kohler, and Billy Van Pelt. I believe we also have with us Sister Mary Louise Edwards of St. Catherine College. She was going to join us. And we have my wife, Margaret Marsden. And also wanted to make sure we note that Ms. Sheila Hostclaw is here, who retired from my office in January. Welcome to all of them. One of the hallmarks of a Midway University education at both the undergraduate and graduate levels is the opportunity for students to interact with faculty members who exemplified the ideal of the teacher-scholar. Year in and year out, our students cite the excellence and close engagement of the Midway faculty as factors that make a Midway education special. I now ask the Midway University faculty to stand so that we may honor their commitment to our graduates and recognize the important role they play in the education of our students. Faculty, please stand. Please remain standing. I now ask all administrators and staff, and many staff are in the back who have been helping this morning, who are present to be stand and recognized as well. Together, the faculty, staff, and administration are responsible for the education and development of our students. We appreciate your efforts. You all may be seated. I am delighted to introduce our 2018 commencement speaker, Millie Marshall. Ms. Marshall is president of Toyota Motor Manufacturing, Indiana, in Princeton, Indiana, and is the first female president at Toyota. She is responsible for all production and administrative functions at the manufacturing facility, which produces the Toyota Highlander, Highlander Hybrid, Sienna, and Sequoia. She was previously president of Toyota Motor Manufacturing, West Virginia, and was vice president of human resources at Toyota Motor Engineering and Manufacturing North America, previously located in Erlanger, Kentucky. She started with Toyota in 1991 at the Georgetown, Kentucky plant as a specialist in the Information Systems Division. Over her years with Toyota, she has worked in human resources, corporate affairs, accounting, and finance areas. While at the Georgetown plant, she attended classes and earned her Bachelor of Arts degree in Organizational Management from then Midway College. She holds an associate degree in Applied Science from Lexington Community College. Ms. Marshall has also earned a Senior Professional Human Resources certification. In 2015, she was named as one of Automotive News' 100 leading women in the North American auto industry in Detroit. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, family, and friends, it is my honor to introduce to you Millie Marshall.
Dr. Marston. I think I've probably got to raise it a little bit. Hopefully everybody can hear okay. Good morning. Let's try it again. Good morning. That's much better. As an alumni of Midway University, it is an honor and a privilege to be with you here today to celebrate this outstanding milestone in your education. Today's commencement signifies many things. For some of you, it marks the end of your education. For some, it may be only a stopping point until you begin again. And for others, it's a start of something completely new and unknown. Whatever the meaning is for you, I encourage you to take a moment to remember the path you took before getting to this point. Who and what brought you to this moment? What choices did you make that formed the path? And what did it take to complete this success? Now, I ask you these questions again later, so really give it some serious thought. You see, our past, our struggles, and our lessons learned along the way are just as important as our achievements, maybe even more so. I know this because I lived it. And I'm here today to tell you a little bit about my story, and while I value every mistake, every plan gone wrong, every lesson learned, and every opportunity to grow, because your story molds you into the person you are now and who you will become. I was a non-traditional student. I was the poster child for non-traditional students. When I was young, I grew up in 4-H and had my heart set on showing horses. When I graduated from high school, I never thought about getting a college degree. And frankly, my family was unable to support me going to college. It would have been a real struggle. While I didn't see myself going to college, I was intrigued by Midway because of its equine program. My dream was to come to Midway and attend and pursue an equine degree and compete with the equine riding teams. I don't want to bore you with my story, but I'd like to share some of it and also share some of the life lessons that I learned along the way before and after I attended Midway. My first real job was in an engineering administrative role. I learned what it was like to work for a corporation, what I liked about the job, but more importantly, what I didn't like. So starting with lesson number 1, what you don't like about a job or career is just as important as what you do like. After a few years of working and 6 months on a third shift, I realized I was at my first crossroads, and I knew I needed to do something more. So I went to college while working full-time and received my associate degree in applied science. Back in those olden days, it was called data processing. I think nowadays it's called IT technician. But it took 4 long years to get that associate degree, working 40+ hours a week and going to school at nights on weekends. And I was so proud once I received that degree. Immediately, my path changed. It set me on a course for the rest of my life. I learned new skills, I developed myself professionally, and I gained experience supervising. But there was something missing. I was working in a job that offered me little opportunity for growth, and for me, that just wasn't quite enough. I found myself wanting more, but I also wanting something more valuable, more meaningful. Then a life-altering opportunity presented itself to me, and that was the startup of the Toyota plant in Georgetown, Kentucky. When Toyota came to town, they were brand new. The company made its debut in style with attractive careers, but what really stood out to me was its commitment to the community and its team members' values: respect for people. I knew that my personal passions and values aligned with Toyota, and I knew then and there it was a place for me. I was headed down to a path of success, but I really had no idea what that really meant. Lesson number 2, be open to change and everything that it brings. You could say the rest of my story is history, but then I'd be leaving out all the good stuff. I've spent 27 years of learning, making mistakes, and making choices that led me down paths I never thought I'd take or even wanted, that were pivotal to the person who stands before you today. After joining the Toyota team, I worked my way through college again to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree in organizational management, and was faced with another crossroad. I was presented with many opportunities to grow with the company, but I wasn't so sure they were for me. I started out in information technology and worked my way to business engineering and really enjoyed it. Then one day I was asked to take a position in human resources. To say that was something that I wasn't interested in was an understatement of the century. I just did not want to do it. For me to come from an IT, very analytical, logical, to go, I'm not trying to offend anybody here that's getting some type of human resource degree, but I just didn't want to go to the softy, feely side of the business. So, but I had a lot of smart people around me, colleagues and friends who knew my value and knew I was up to the challenge and helped me to be courageous and strong. This brings me to lesson number 3. Find the people who are around you who you can learn from and who can make you better. Again, my path changed, and in a way that was unexpected and a lot of unwelcomed, but I persevered, and in 10 years' time, I would become the first female president for Toyota of any manufacturing company globally. And that was breaking down barriers in what was known for decades as a man's world. Now, there were challenges. It wasn't always easy, but the reason why I'm sharing my story with you is because I want you to know that there will be times in your life when your plan does not go exactly as planned. There will be times when the only thing you learn is what you don't like and what you don't want. Value that and use it to make yourself better and stronger. Lesson number 4, make every mistake a teachable moment for you. Take what life throws at you and make it work for you. Know your value. Be prepared. Keep going. Strike a work-life balance and know that sometimes you'll have to make personal sacrifices and professional sacrifices, but always be able to reflect on yourself and see how you can do better. I know that's a lot of advice and information, but if you take anything away from me today, know this. Lesson number 5, living, learning, and growing never ends. For me, both personally and professionally, life has been a journey and not a destination. Today may be a crossroads for you or the start of something different, but you have set yourself on a path that will not stop. All of you can do is keep up, or better yet, get ahead. And remember, nothing is impossible. Before I leave you today, I want to share with you a saying we have at Toyota, which is start your impossible. When I started my path, I never dreamed of being where I am today. I never dreamed of being the honored guest at my old university giving the commencement address. And most of all, what I did dream of, I thought it was impossible. We all have those things. We have goals or we have dreams that we want to do, that we dream of doing, and we think they are impossible. That's what Start Your Impossible is. We want people to embrace their impossible goals and make their dreams reality, and I hope you do the same. I'm living proof that the impossible thing in your mind can absolutely become the possible. So I asked you earlier to think about your path and how you got here and who helped you to get here. I also want you to think about what you think is impossible and use your story and your future path to help get you there and make it happen. So in closing, remember those 5 things. Number 1, what you don't like about a job or career is just as important as what you do like. Number 2, be open to change and everything that it brings. Number 3, find people around you who you can learn from and who can make you better. Number 4, make every mistake a teachable moment for you. And remember, number 5, life is a journey, not a destination. I wish the entire class of 2018 the best of luck, and thank you for giving me the honor of talking with you today. Thank you.
We're very fortunate to have Millie and her husband Tom Marshall with us this afternoon. Thank you, Millie. You're a great representative as an alumna of Midway University. You've been very successful in your career and hopefully have been an inspiration to our graduates who are about to embark on their chosen career paths. Thank you again for your words of wisdom, for sharing them with our graduates today. And now for the presentation of the President's Award. The President's Award is the highest honor bestowed upon a Midway University graduate. This award is presented to a graduate who has demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, and service. Moreover, the recipient of this award must have maintained at least a 3.75 grade point average. This year's recipient of the President's Award is a graduating nursing student with significant service to Midway University and the community. During her 4 years, our recipient has demonstrated academic excellence within our nursing program and commitment to perfecting her nursing skills on staying on top of new medical advances and technology. While at Midway, she has served as an Eagle Prep leader, a resident advisor, Student Government Association vice president and secretary treasurer. Her dedication to leadership on campus resulted in her naming as both the RA and Eagle Prep Leader of the Year in 2017. This year's recipient has found several ways to apply her passion for healthcare within the community by volunteering with vision screenings at Lemons Mill Elementary, Bluegrass Community Hospital's Healthy Heart Day, and a number of other community health efforts. Please join me in congratulating the 2018 President's Award winner, Haley Snipes. Every year for commencement, we're always concerned about rain. This year, apparently, we had to be concerned about wind. And And when it's hitting our sound system, it sounds like a major storm is looming overhead, but the skies are clear. And now, Ms. Donna Moore, Chair of the Midway University Board of Trustees, will present the Midway Woman Award.
I have to lower it. The Midway Women Award is given to a graduating female undergraduate, traditional college senior, who in the spirit of Midway's founding father, Dr. L.L. Pinkerton, demonstrates a profound sense of service to others, especially the less fortunate. She is a role model who exemplifies the core values of the university. Additionally, the recipient of the Midway Woman Award must have a cumulative GPA of 3 or higher. The award is designed to recognize the core values that the institution holds as critical for our graduates. The Midway woman is someone who is poised and stands ready to serve her community and her country. A Midway woman is proud to stand and take up an initiative and be a leader in her work at home or in her community, and equally important, she is graduating from Midway University prepared to represent the university as a positive role model. The recipient of this year's award, who embodies all of those core values, is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration. This student has sought to be a positive and professional role model to her peers facing situations of adversity with humility and grace. Her service and leadership have included being an Eagle Envoy, representing the golf team on the Student Athletic Advisory Board, volunteering with her team and other students on numerous campus projects, and Lexington's Right to Life. A staff member describing our recipient stated that she is a future leader, and we are proud and privileged to call her one of our own. Please join me in congratulating the 2018 Midway Woman Award winner, Catherine Lawler.
I am now pleased to introduce the Student Government Association President, Elena Henderson, class of 2018, who will deliver the farewell to the graduates.
As I look out into the crowd today, I see people, but more importantly, I see stories, dreams, goals, ambition, dedication, and stories not yet finished. Each and every one of us have a life story, and that's what makes each and every one of us unique. We come from different backgrounds, different states, and even different countries. With all the differences shown, it still didn't stop the relationships and bonds that were formed throughout our college journey. We've all had our setbacks, roadblocks, and delays. Yes, it was hard days, and some nights we didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. From death in families, being far away from home, struggling with schoolwork, focusing on sports, and keeping a social life, as you can see today, that didn't stop any of us. With the help of friends, family, professors, mentors, and faculty, we made it through. We could have given up, but instead, we chose to strive for the finish line. Even though we had tough times in our college career, we still managed to find growth. With the transition to the coeducational and the addition of former St. Catherine students, I feel God already had a plan in place. I wouldn't have met some of my closest friends who attended there if those things had not happened. I call this divine intervention, when God makes it happen for a reason. Whether we met in a classroom, a sports team, or a social gathering, We created friendships that'll last a lifetime. Remember, every little thing that we do in life, every person we come across, every test we fail, every word we say has already been written out by God. No matter the path you choose to take or how long it takes to get there, take chances and embrace your opportunities. It doesn't matter where you started, it only matters that you get to your finish line. Lastly, thank you to all professors, faculty, and family for pouring knowledge and wisdom in our lives as we embark on this journey we call life. The finish line is just the beginning of a whole new race. Congratulations, graduates of Midway University. Mama, we made it.
Would you take your programs and turn to the back of it to find the words to My Old Kentucky Home, and stand as we sing this together. The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folks roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by hard times comes a knocking at the door, then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady, oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away. Thank you.
We will now recognize each of the students eligible for a degree from Midway University. As I read the names of the candidates for degrees, Board Chair Ms. Donna Moore and President John Marsden will greet each candidate. As each student exit the platform, trustees Keith Mathis and Ann Bolton will welcome them into the Midway University alumni body with the gift of a lapel pin. All candidates for a master's degree, please stand and proceed to the stage. By virtue of the fact that they have met all the necessary requirements, the following candidates are hereby recommended by the faculty of Midway University for the Master of Business Administration, the Master of Education, and the Master of Science in Nursing. Wendy Luann Baker. Travis Broom. Darcy Elizabeth Brumbach. Tyler Perry Brunel, Master of Business Administration. Amanda Grace Clark, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Administration. Maya Amanda Denton, Master of Business Administration, Equine Studies. Emily Elizabeth Evans, Master of Business Administration. Sabrina Y. Fields, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Administration. John Robert Fuquay, Jr., Master of Business Administration. Becky Y. Gilchrist, Master of Business Administration, Equine Studies. Amber Nicole North, Master of Business Administration. Carlos Alberto Orihuela, Jr., Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Administration. Tanya Tamara Siegler Orihuela, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Administration. Amanda Jane Perry, Master of Business Administration. Leslie Elizabeth Rustanio, Master of Business Administration. Carol Nicole Roby, Master of Business Administration. Sanita Lynn Sanford, Master of Business Administration. Vaughn F. Smith, Master of Business Administration, Sport Management. Shelby Lee Staniford, Master of Business Administration. Alexis Page Thornton, Master of Business Administration. Lamar Martise Walker, Master of Business Administration, Sport Management. Leslie Lee Clark, Master of Education. Denise Ann Moran, Master of Education, Teacher Leader. Sheila Diane Devine Griffith, Master of Science in Nursing Administration. Shannon R. Jackson, Master of Science in Nursing Education. Mr. President, I am honored and proud to submit to you the candidates for the degrees Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, and Master of Science in Nursing.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Midway University and the state of Kentucky, I hereby confer the Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, and the Master of Science in Nursing, respectively, on the candidates presented and grant them all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
By virtue of the fact that they have met all the necessary requirements, the following candidates are hereby recommended by the faculty of Midway University for the Bachelor of Arts degree, the Bachelor of Science degree, the Associate of Science degree, and the Associate of Arts degree. Candidates for these degrees, please stand when your row is released. Suzanne Nicole Acton, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Bradley E. Adams, Bachelor of Arts, Teacher Education, P through 5, 5 through 9. John Yancey Amos, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Stephanie L. Offman, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Brianna Ball, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Formerly of St. Catherine. Jeffrey Nicholas Ballard, Jr., Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, formerly of St. Catherine. Reed Gregory Battles, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, formerly of St. Catherine. Emily Breanne Belt, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, cum laude, formerly of St. Catherine. Carly Danielle Benz, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, formerly of St. Catherine. Corey Dale Bevins, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Colby Thomas Bixler, Bachelor of Arts, English, formerly of St. Catherine. Renee LaBrook Monique Blackford, Bachelor of Arts, Health Care Administration. Jerry Marissa Bogard, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Raquel Dior Bowers, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Management. Jessica Christine Breland, Associate of Science, Nursing. Max Bristow, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, magna cum laude, formerly of St. Catherine. William Thomas Brody, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, formerly of St. Catherine. Heather Morgan Ping Bryant, Bachelor of Arts, Teacher Education, P5, 9 through 5. Sydney Davis Butler, Bachelor of Arts, Teacher Education, P through 5. Brittany Nicole Carter, Associate of Science, Nursing with Honors. Rachel Carter, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Accounting, summa cum laude. LaShonda Dean Chenault, Bachelor of Arts, Education Studies, English. Lindsay Brooke Clark, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, formerly of St. Catherine. Michelle Lee Clark, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Bonnie Lynn Cooper, Bachelor of Arts, Education Studies, Social Studies. Nicholas James Cox, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Barrett Lee Crosland, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, magna cum laude. Laura E. Cundiff, Bachelor of Arts, Teacher Education, P through 5, 5 through 9, summa cum laude. Jason Michael Day, Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Administration. Jennifer Elizabeth Day, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Health and Rehabilitation. Nelson Manuel de Castro de Guion, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Lorraine Carol Denny, Associate of Science, Nursing. Leah Diane Dotson, Bachelor of Arts, Business Administration, Accounting. Elizabeth Claire Douglas, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Health and Rehabilitation, summa cum laude. Sabrina Tyler Downs, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Devin Renee Edwards, Bachelor of Arts, Teacher Education, P through 5, 5 through 9, cum laude. Ronald Nicholas Erskine, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Tiffany S. Cartine, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Amelia Rose Evans, Bachelor of Arts, Teacher Education, P5, 5 through 9. Hemi Jean Fordham, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Management, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Beverly Ann Gartland, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Management, and Science, summa cum laude. Sarah Jane Gatchell, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Health and Rehabilitation. Cassandra G. Gatewood, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Christopher G. Gatewood, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Sherry Nicole Gillespie, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Kevin Lee Glover, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration with distinction. Alyssa Page Goodlett, Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Administration. Nashawn Isaac Gordon, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management, formerly of St. Catherine's. Desiree Gossett, Bachelor of Arts, Healthcare Administration.
Way to go, baby doll.
Jennifer Raquel Harden, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Bryson Leonard Harris, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, formerly of St. Catherine. Megan McKenzie Hart, Bachelor of Arts, Healthcare Administration. Justine Hatton, Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Administration. Nikki Rochelle Heidemann, Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Administration, Business Administration. Elena Monique Henderson, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Connie Gail Hess, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Gabrielle Lynn Hubbard, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Management. Emily Aston Hugel, Associate of Science, Nursing. Carrie Elizabeth Isaacs, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Magna Cum Laude, formerly of St. Catherine. Aaliyah Ann Johnson, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, formerly of St. Catherine. Peyton Scott Johnson, Bachelor of Science, Biology, formerly of St. Catherine. Brooke Leanne Johnson, Bachelor of Arts, Teacher Education, P through 5. Taylor Nicole Johnson, Associate of Science, Nursing. Derek Allen Jones, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, formerly of St. Catherine. Jalen Denisha Jones, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management. Harry Thomas Kirwan, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Magna Cum Laude, formerly of St. Catherine. Mercedes Nicole Lane, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Bachelor of Arts, Sports Management, Magna Cum Laude. Catherine Elizabeth Lawler, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Alan Lawrence Jr., Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Ashley Nicole Lewis, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Stephanie Michael Lush, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology with distinction. Erica Dawn Malacote, Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Administration. Juna Manga, Associate of Science, Nursing. Paul Marco, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Communications. Ashley R. Mathis, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Health and Rehabilitation, Magna Cum Laude. Karma Joy Madison, Bachelor of Arts, Teacher Education, P through 5, summa cum laude. Gabby Mace, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Health and Rehabilitation. Guadalupe Mejia Martinez, Associate of Science, Nursing. Margaret Maggie Ann Melton, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Equine Studies, Science, cum laude. Lindsay May Miller Riney, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, magna cum laude, formerly of St. Catherine's. Gerald Edward Milligan II, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, formerly of St. Catherine. Caitlin Joanne Mogelberg Kaufman, Bachelor of Arts, English. Jordan L. Mola Coyle, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Yoreli Del Carmen Mondano Cruz, Associate of Science, Nursing. Christian Max Nero Bravo, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Dimitri Trishan Patterson, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Courtney Leanne Fitzner, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, summa cum laude. Erin Michelle Pigman, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, summa cum laude, formerly of St. Catherine. Bridget Danielle Pitts, Bachelor of Business Administration and Accounting. Sharon Goatee Quinn, Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Administration, summa cum laude. Taylor Page Ritchie, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management, Associate of Science, Business Administration, formerly of St. Catherine. Danielle Page Robertson, Bachelor of Arts, Healthcare Administration. Kimberly Ann Roush, Bachelor of Arts, Healthcare Administration, cum laude. Minerva Sanchez Ramos, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Lavina Nicole Saunders, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Haley Elizabeth Saylor, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Chelsea Marie Shack, Bachelor of Arts, Sports Management, cum laude. Nicole Ann Showalter, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, magna cum laude, formerly of St. Catherine's. Emily Rose Sargent, Bachelor of Arts, Sports Management, cum laude. Patricia Emily Schaefer, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Communications with distinction. Tressa Ann Shaw, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Communications, summa cum laude. Marissa Catherine Shinners, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Health and Rehabilitation. Sarah Elizabeth Shipley, Associate of Science, Nursing. Olivia Lizeth Silva, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Kate Amber Smith, Bachelor of Arts, English, summa cum laude. Haley Lane Snipes, Associate of Science, Nursing with high honors. Casey Elaine Snook, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, cum laude. Brooke Southwell, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Health and Rehabilitation, cum laude. Brittany Gwen Stewart, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Sarah Dawn Stewart, Bachelor of Arts, Marketing Communications, Graphic Design, cum laude. Thomas R. Strong, Bachelor of Arts, Organizational Management, cum laude. Antonia Patrice Tung, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management, formerly of St. Catherine. Ashley Nicole Tritibo, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Health and Rehabilitation, and Equine Management. Charlotte Jewel Trotter, Bachelor of Arts, Business Administration, Human Resource Management. Jasmine Ray Valentine, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Ashley Maria Vasquez, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Accounting. Sierra Leanne Ware, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Kelsey Nicole Whitehouse, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Bachelor of Arts, Sports Management, magna cum laude. Casey Henderson Williams, Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Administration, magna cum laude. Clara Elizabeth Williams, Bachelor of Science, Equine Studies, Equine Health and Rehabilitation. Bradley Allen Wilson, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, formerly of St. Catherine. Brooklyn Elizabeth Yates, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Maria Faith Yeager, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, formerly of St. Catherine. Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees, please stand. Mr. President, I am proud to submit to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Midway University and the state of Kentucky, I hereby confer the Bachelor of Arts degree and Bachelor of Science degree, respectively, on the candidates presented and grant them all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Candidates for the Associate of Arts and Associate of Science degrees, please stand. Mr. President, I am proud to submit to you the candidates for the degrees Associate of Arts and Associate of Science.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Midway University and the state of Kentucky, I hereby confer the Associate of Arts degree and Associate of Science degree, respectively, on the candidates presented and grant them all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Before we proceed, there is one extremely important thing left to do. All of you celebrating today did not reach this milestone alone. In addition to the support and guidance of faculty members and staff, you have had the support of your family members and friends, many of whom have sacrificed financially and in having less time to spend with you so that you could complete your studies. They deserve our and especially your gratitude. I ask you to stand and turn to them now and recognize their commitment to you with a big round of applause. Thank you. Now, graduates, you may switch your tassels. It is my great pleasure to congratulate you all on your accomplishments and welcome you to the ranks of Midway alumni. On behalf of the entire Midway University community, I wish you Godspeed. Please remain standing for the singing of the Midway University alma mater.
You will find the words in the back of your program. Here banded together, dear old alma mater, secure in our heritage by those gone before, led by its vision and the hopeful future, we trust in its wise guidance and heed its voice of wisdom. We sing now to its glory proclaim. Then go from these doors, dear alma mater, send us already to sharpen us where'er we may be. Strong in self-knowledge, wise in understanding, we trust in its wise guidance and heed its voice of wisdom. We sing now to its glory